Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Tuesday night. It's Handelabra Live. I'm John, your regular host. We're going to play Spirit Island tonight, a game I have been spending a lot of time with, working on online multiplayer. But it is just me. I will confirm tonight that single player still works. Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, including trans rights and Black Lives Matter. Anyone working against these goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated, so be excellent to one another. And say hi in the chat. We love to chat. Yeah, we're going to play some Spirit Island. Tonight, if you're wondering, I am drinking a Garrison Brewing Queer Summer Brew, which celebrates Halifax Pride, which the annual Pride Festival just wrapped up here in Halifax. So that's cool. I sound a bit faint. Maybe I should get the mic closer. How's that? Is that better? If I'm fainting, that's different. So we'll see. I will try to speak up. Looks like I am peaking in the yellow, which I want. I mean, I don't want to be too far in the yellow. Seems okay. So my idea for the game tonight is to do quick play with, I think, 2 spirits, and start out at a low difficulty and do second wave, so it's gonna ramp up. Assuming there's gonna be an adversary with 0 to 3. I guess there might not be. I could start with 4 to 5, and there'll definitely be an adversary. So maybe we'll start off with 4 to 5, and then we'll do a second wave and see how far we get. So let's do this prediction. Well, see if my lights are going to follow me. I win the first game. Yeah. Nah. I'll put it at 2 minutes. I don't know why you just, it's a drop down. Just let me put in the exact amount of time I want the prediction. All right, predict away with your Handelabra points. And I'm going to click it so you get some information about it, I guess, while I open my beer. It's a thematic board with France, level 1. Very cool. All right. And we have Bringer and Lightning to start. Oh, I'm like, nothing happened. It's like the initial explorer was mountain, and they basically didn't go anywhere because mountain on thematic board. That's hilarious. They explored one land. Yes, we are playing in the Leopard Sea. I like that's Spirit Island Dark Mode. The Black Panther. Oh, yes, it's a nice beer. Spargill doesn't need the info to say no. That's right. All right, so yeah, they are actually building in 3 of the mountains. That's like the luckiest draw on these 2 boards. They only explored one place, and they happen to have 2 explorers in the other places. So we could probably stunt them really early. Because if we can stop them building, they also don't explore all these wetlands. If wetlands comes up, I mean, it's jungle, they still explore everywhere. If it's sands, they explore almost everywhere. So it's not like the greatest thing, but it does block a couple interior wetlands up here. So yeah, interesting. I'll probably get a power card with Bringer. So let's do that. Let's see what we get. Maybe we get a fast build prevention. Should also remember what France does. They added extra explorer. We don't have the Slave Rebellion event just yet. Well, we could call to isolation if there was a Dahan. Not anywhere we're going to be close enough to. There's actually no Dahan in those mountains. Though we could get Dahan there and then call to isolation. It's interesting. We could also Confounding Mists the towns that they do build. I think for elements I like Call to Isolation better. So we can use a combo of Dreams of the Dahan and Call to Isolation if we wanted to. We could also just, like, go in here and get a major power this turn. That's probably what we're going to do. That seems like we can have 5 Dahan in this land right here. It has 3 right now. Pull 2 in. Use Called Midnight Streams. So pick a power that we'll probably forget. I guess it's Called to Isolation. And we will go right in here and play Dreams of the Dahan and Midnight Streams and have 5 energy. Gain 5 energy in that land. That seems good. And then maybe we kill those guys. And Lightning, on the other hand, could pick off 2 of the towns. No, only 1 of the towns that they build, because actually no, Shattered. Yeah, I can't have a Sacred Site within range 1 of one of those new towns. I could take play Lightning's Boon in case Bringer gets a slow power they want to use fast. Would be interesting. I think most likely we just get a Sacred Site over here, Shatter Homestead or something, that guy. I think that's just going to be what's happening here. So we need energy for for Shatter Homestead, basically. So let's do that. Now we're at 2 energy. We can start going up the card play track after that. And I think I'm not going to play Harbingers, because then I can play 3 cards next turn with my 3rd growth option. I think that's probably better than playing Harbingers this turn. Unless I could Harbinge... I guess I could have gone in a way that I could Harbinge more things for Bringer, but I don't think that's super necessary. Alright, let's start with using these in case we lose our elements. I mean, Harbinge. It's clearly a verb. Add strife to a town. That might be handy. And I do have a land with invaders. Good thing I went there. And let us dream of the Dahan. I'm going to pull these 2 guys who aren't doing anything. Those guys might do something someday. And gain a major power. Vigor of the Breaking Dawn. I could do a lot of damage to the 1 explorer in this land. Except no damage because Bringer. Jungle Hungers. I do not have presence in a jungle. Pillar of Living Flame is pretty rad. It's a lot of fear. It costs the right amount of energy. Hello, Logic Dolphin. You don't get to know the adversary / scenario. It is not permitted for you to know. I'm in the way, and I will remain in the way. It is France level 1. And the scenario will be second wave, but there is no scenario. I just went quick play, and this is what we got. There's also a volcanic eruption, but again, I do not have presence in a mountain. 20 damage. Destroy. I don't destroy. Jungle Hungers is pretty good. Like, I mean, it's not great elements. It's got a moon on it. I guess that's all that we can say, isn't it? None of these have elements that match. He has Vigor since I've called Isolation. I don't love this draw. That's what I'm saying. I don't love this draw. But if I was going to play one this turn, it would be Pillar of Living Flame that takes care of one land and generates a pile of fear. And I do have a fire card. I don't hate it. I could even play it again next turn. Yeah, I could play it again next turn. And do it fast. Yeah, let's do that. Forget this card. Forget this power, not that power. Jungle Hungers is fun, but that's okay. All right, and we're not going to use Shatter Homesteads because we're going to use that in the slow phase. Buildings. Exploring. Sands. All right. And there was a wild, so they didn't explore one of them. And now there's bonus explorers because France. All right. Shatter here mostly takes care of that. Pillar of Living Flame takes care of one of these by pushing them. And I can use it fast. Actually, I can push them all here and then do it again, right? In the fast phase. Because I can do Reclaim 1, add a presence, get 5 energy, play that, and call to Isolation. I could also use this on the sands, but I can also use it on the sands in the following turn. So, yeah, let's use it here. Get a fear card. The fear card says, add strife to a town. So actually, we don't have to... Actually, maybe we do use it in the slow phase on that sand. No, I want to use it here. I guess we could just strife the town and then do other things. It's probably better to do other things, right? Can stop the ravage and let the blight happen. Win-win. This doesn't... It only blights jungle's wetlands. We do have the yeah, actually, I should use this in the fast phase. Well, actually, what I can do is Predatory Nightmares in the fast phase. I'll just save the energy. I won't play Pillars next turn. We'll use the Strife. We'll make use of the Strife that we've got. And from the Fear card. So we don't have to reclaim one. We can gain energy, or we can gain a power card. I kind of don't mind that. So we play Predatory Nightmares, and we get to go fast, so we move those guys. They don't build there. Just pile up everyone in here, I guess. Hey, Gaming Rules Vids. Gaming Rules Vids. I was doing a Spirit Island stream last Friday. And it's, yes, very late for them in the UK. But that's cool. Welcome. I am going to be playing Spirit Island for a while. All right, so do I want another power card or do I want energy? I do like energy. And if I'm playing Call to Isolation, it'd be nice if there was a land with Dahan in it. And invaders, but there really isn't. I guess I could push Dahan into here for the Ravage. That's fine. So I don't actually need to be anywhere in particular. I guess. So I think, but I want to gain, and I want to get energy so I can more easily play that very expensive major I picked up. And I'm not getting a lot of energy yet. So I'm gonna do this and maybe just get over on this side of the island while I have the opportunity. Like, I can literally go in here, for example. Or even in here. I think going here is okay. Most of my things are range 1. I have some range 0, but it's just like the fear generation. As long as there's an invader there, it's okay. So going here, I think, is good. Have a good night. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do some Spirit Island with Gaming Rules vids in the future. That will be fun. All right, no innates except for a Night Terror, so we don't get the next fear card yet, but I think it's worth it to get a couple to Han in here for the Ravage with that Strife Town. Logic Dolphin was saying he was watching his first Spirit Island video where he's like, they're building settlements. The villagers. Holy sites. Sacred towns. Alright, I want to gain energy so I can play all my cards. And to play all my cards, I must place a presence from the card plays track. Lightning doesn't actually need more presence on the board than it has now. So I'm just going to put it somewhere that lets me see maybe these inner wetlands if something ever happens over there, slightly closer. I don't know. It's just on the board. It's just off my tracks. It doesn't need to be anywhere on the map particularly. All right, lightning is going to stop this build because that keeps them out of the interior quite a bit. We are going to push 5 invaders. We're going to push 1 Dahan. Well, it's just 1. That's fine. 1's enough. And we're going to generate a fear. We are going to Lightning's Boon also. And Predatory Nightmares here. I guess this can push Dahan as well, but I want to do damage here. I'm just going to put all the Explorers in here because actually with Call to Isolation, I can easily send them away later if it becomes a problem. If they go to, say, build in that land. Yes, new. Online multiplayer is in development. And it's we've been demoing it every Saturday on Spirit Island Saturdays lately. So yeah, still quite undevelopment, not even in beta testing, but it's good enough for us to use in a controlled environment, like a stream with 3 or 4 people who are familiar with it. And yeah, it's continuing to roll along and hopefully into private beta testing soon. All right. Do we need to harbinge? I guess I could have harbinged. No. There's no one close enough to that land, is there? So I think I want to wait for this guy to do his job, and then he can move in there, or these two can move in here. I guess they could move in there now. We might get some benefit from that. I don't know. I'm going to use this to destroy... I guess, actually, we could stop them building a city now. I'd rather destroy a town they build here, though, versus destroying... Like, if they build a city there, they build a city there. Like, that's fine. That's just more things for Lightning to blow up later. It's right on the coast. It's not a big deal. Yeah, let's just wait to the slow phase. Maybe the beasts kill an explorer here, and then we just knew that land. So, yeah, let's see. Nindu says, are any rough time estimates? No rough time estimates. We would hope it would be before the end of 2022. Hopefully it would be before the end of 2021. But there is no announced date or anything like that. Sacred sites under threat. Good thing we have a lot of fire. Not a lot, but 4. Sacred sites with invaders. There's literally 1. So we already paid for it. We can guard ourselves for no more energy. And I think we'll just do 2 damage to the 1 explorer. Beast's Prowl. A little bit of fear. This beast can stay on this side in case beasts get added. Let's send him into the jungle since that has not been explored yet. Oh, and we get a minor power because of having presence in land with Dahan. Ooh. Since we took the fire card, I'm considering this card with fire on it, though I would probably lean towards Dahan Ways. Honestly, though, do we care about the threshold? 2 fear and 5 damage. Like, I don't think that's a big deal. Not to, like, try to get several more fire cards. Dahan Ways, if we had picked Jungle Hungers, then that would be cool. But Dahan Ways is very good specifically against France. So, and with Bringer, we always get the moon. Pretty much. Surprise, a fear card. Add Strife to a town. And I'm just going to Strife either this guy or one of these two. I guess this guy over here. This can be the Strife side of the island. And they build in the sands. The city, we get just 2 lands they build in, so bonus town. Oh wait, is there no bonus town? There's no bonus town. That's level 2. That's even better. The bonus town is level 2. It's funny that those rules are combined, but it makes sense they're combined, but like it's like a throwaway line after the Slave Rebellion card. So yeah, there's no bonus town. It was just like, there's always a bonus town. And actually, so we care almost nothing about this land with millions of explorers in it, do we? Because they're not going to build 5 towns or whatever. I can deal with that. Okay. So Lightning is going to reclaim, gain 1 energy. It is annoying having the 2 explorers. I think I just let these 2 lands blight. I'd rather stop these inner builds with Raging Storm. Can stop one of them at least, and can help Bringer stop the other one potentially. Because Bringer could call the Dahan Ways, one of them fast, and just thinking of what else that we would want to do. I guess we could. I mean, I don't really have a better place for Thundering Destruction than there, and we could defend 1 with Dread Apparitions if we want to, like, not reclaim, I guess. We could also play Pillar of Living Flame. We could do it here for a ton of fear. Or here for no blight. Yeah, maybe it's Dahan Ways and Pillar of Living Flame. And we convert. Have a good night, Nunu. But then, I mean, where am I going to Thundering Destruction? I guess one of these guys. I could. Could do. They're also building a bunch of stuff over here. That's less good. Actually, they're not, though, because there's disease everywhere. I mean, they're in a couple spots, but not everywhere. Just thinking of what I might want to do here. Is there another place for Living Flame that makes sense? Maybe we just don't play Living Flame. We play these 2 cards. We reclaim and get another major and just be playing 2 majors in the following round. That's also fine. Then what's our growth option next turn? I guess it's gain a power card and add a presence, so maybe we find a defend card, I guess. Or something to help with this area. Alright. Yeah, I mean, destroy that too. Sure. We can defend 1 there for 2 energy. Or maybe we find something cheaper. Do we put a Dahan there? I guess we put a Dahan there first. Get the fear. Fear it up. Alright, first Lightning may as well reclaim and gain a minor power. Cards with all the elements. Defend 6. Fast disease, actually, for lightning. But it's only jungle and sands. It doesn't work where I want it to work. I think it's still a good card to click on, though. I want Raging Storm and 2 more cards. So, let's see. Are we gaining a power card? I guess we could always play Predatory Nightmares or something again to stop a build here. Maybe we do that. That's relatively cheap to stop a build with 2 explorers. And we could Dahan Ways this guy. That's even okay. I think I like that. So let's make a Sacred Site I'm actually gonna play Predatory Nightmares and I'll just forget it immediately. That's weird. Let's do that. And then over here, I mean, we could add slow disease. Oh, we want Lightning's Boon. And then so we can't play that this turn. That's fine. Hey, look, we get to look at the fear card. No, we don't. We don't get the fear card. We only get the second card. That's so weird. That almost never happens. I mean, I could. No, I couldn't get the fear card, right? Because they come in. It goes in order. We could let. Oh, lightning could destroy this city. We could actually stop this ravage. Not stop it, but destroy the city, I guess. That's cute. There's no other. I guess if I get an error, it's one more fear. So is destroying a city one more fear. And it's destroying a city, so that's better, right? What else is lightning? Lightning doesn't have. He just has towns here to destroy. He doesn't actually have a lot going on. So, here, lightning. Have a fire. Destroy the city. Oh, you know what? We can convert this town. That's hilarious. All right, well, stopping these builds is very important. You know what? Better than that. Lightning's Boon. Scare these two over here into the Raging Storm. Even better. And yeah, instead of converting a guy here, we're gonna harbinge guys into here. Just one. And we're gonna convert that town. So I guess this guy is probably gonna die though. So that's not as good. But we did make a new one. Yeah, we might get defend 1 in all lands with Dahan or something, right? I think he'll take his chances. And we need to generate more fear, and next there is a spot for it. So they're building a city there, but you know what? It's gonna be fine. Each town does +1 damage. Well, there are no towns ravaging. Hey! And I was wondering, the beast might destroy an explorer, and he sure did. How about a beast goes in one of these bad places? That seems good. Add Dahan to a jungle or wetland with Dahan, you say. Is there better or is there better? Right now there's a lot of them here. 4 Dahan and 5 explorers. There's not enough for me to move them all with call to isolation. It's 1 per. But there might be some value to doing that. Yeah, let's put the extra Dahan in here. And who knows, we might get a fear card that's helping us. And yeah, this one can go here. Hello, Seamus. We are on the first wave of a second wave evening. Remove from a land where it's the only invader. Well, these are Death by Dahan. And I guess it's these 2 guys. Yeah, Mountain Guy and Jungle Guy. And the ravages are nothing. The Ravages, they do nothing. I was expecting at least... I was expecting 2 Blight, and then suddenly I was getting 1 Blight, and then suddenly 0. And they build a city, which is also going to be known as the Fear Farm. Oh, and it's actually double wetlands. Which is quite alright, because those explorers are going to just get murdered in the next Ravage. Add Blight or Town. So it's in this land. It has to be this one, because it's per board, right? Yeah, so a town appears. There could be a town in there. Town there, or Blight, Blight, Blight. I guess it's a town here. Fear Farm, you mean the vet? There's a Halloween, like, horror ride thing place where you go and clowns jump out of corners at you. It's called the Fear Farm. Scary place you go at Halloween. I don't know. House. It's like a haunted house, but it's not haunted house. It's just scary clowns. I don't know. Just weird stuff. All right. What are we doing? If we reclaim Pillar of Living Flame and use it in this land, it defends for a whole bunch. It does send away a lot of the guys somewhere else. It does keep the city there and defends it so that the city gets killed. It'll be defend, a bunch because of what happens with the Pillar of Living Flame. So that's an idea. We also have a lightning turn where we could take a turn and only play 2 cards. Because we could do Fast Disease here. They're going to Ravage first, so it'd be nice to get a defend card, wouldn't it? And yeah, here we have a Cascade, so it's kind of a brutal Ravage turn, isn't it? And our big damage card adds Blight. We are probably going to get a fear card, assuming we generate some fear in the fast phase. Yeah, trouble if I only play 2 cards, I don't get to destroy a town. I mean, I get Shatter Homesteads, but I don't get my other thing. If I reclaim, I only have 3 energy, which basically means I can't play Raging Storm. But I do get a power card, because like any defense, any reasonable amount of defense in this land sorts it out. So yeah, I think it's a reclaim. So let's see what we get. Jungle Sands, defend 4. It's not that. But it does defend 1. And if I destroy the town, that's enough. So, and this only works in Jungle Sands also. Yeah, so it's that. Firstly, I'm short on fire, but maybe I can get a fire. Let's see if I can get a fire from... I don't like any of this. What do we got here? Are we going to gain a card? Or are we going to reclaim something and expect to play it fast? That's the question, isn't it? This is all very bad. I think we want to get Indomitable Claim or something. Or like the major that defends 6 or something like that. So I think, and we want to add presence. We might get a really good major that just like deals with a lot of that. I think I'd rather add presence than reclaim cards, because I do have a defend that's at least defend 1. So before we pick drift down, let's gain a power over here. Because we could use our defend 1 here, actually. We don't necessarily need drift down for that. We could take Rain of Blood for like 3 fear for 0 energy. It's not bad. It's also, we could just not play it because we want fire. We might just not play whatever card we pick here. So let's take a major. Blood Rack Plague. For each disease in target land, defend 1 in target and all adjacent lands. That's not actually that great. Well, 3. It'd be defend 3 in this land, which defends it. This land has 9 damage. I mean, the more defense, the more... Defend 3 almost is enough here. What else we got? Strangling Firevine is pretty good too. It's range 1 of his sands. Destroy all explorers. Like that, most of the damage here is from explorers. 6 damage. It's only 3 from the city. And we don't actually get to stop the city. But we could put that's where we could put our Dread Apparition defense, and that kills off the city. We still have the Cascade here. Actually, some really good choices here, because we also have this, which would be good in the slow phase after there's a million blight everywhere. And of course, destroy all explorers doesn't actually destroy them, but it moves them to places. I never do Blood Rack Plague, but I am interested in it. It'd be nice if I could combo it with this and we could get more defense. Because defend 4 would be just enough for this land. It's just short there, and it's a lot short here. So I think it's actually Strangling Firevine does actually help us solve this big problem land without having all the Dahan die. This one probably Cascades. This one probably blights, you know, pending the event, pending the fear card. We do have Power Storm as an option too, but I don't think there's a power that I want to repeat this turn, so let's scare some invaders around, I guess. I don't know that we need Call to Isolation compared to anything else. And for energy, this is range 1, so we don't have to make a Sacred Site there. We could. We're also going to get Lightning's Boon to do that fast. Where do we want presence? I mean, I want a Sacred Site there, next to the other place, probably. I don't know. What are we taking here now? Are we taking the defend? I guess we're still taking the defend 1 because we need dread apparitions for this. I mean, we could take Rain of Blood. We're probably not playing either of them. I don't know. I can't decide. I guess we would rather this not blight and kill our presence here. So that says take this and play that at Lightning's Boon and Shatter Homesteads. Kill the town, kill and defend 1. And let Strangling Firevine happen over here. Alright, that's fine. And yeah, honestly, this presence doesn't have to go in any particular place. So I'm just going to put it here. Because the Sacred Site thing already happened. And we're going to play these 2 cards. We get to look at the Fear card. And we might get it. We get 2 Fear. That's 5, 6, 7. I don't think we get the Fear card. But we can't look at it first. We look at it now. Each player chooses a different land. Gather up to 2 Dahan and 1 damage if Dahan are present. That probably would have been useful. That would have stopped a blight somewhere. We're going to use this here for defend 1, defend 2. We're going to destroy this. Guess we can't see that, can we, with that card? All right, that land is taken care of, and they're not going to build because they're going to die here. That land's going to be bad, but we'll manage. And Strangling Firevine, destroy all explorers. They may as well go. Like, does it really matter where they go? I guess we don't want them to pile into a land that's going to be bad. So they may as well just go to this sands. Or this mountain. Yeah, this mountain. Because they're going to... We want Cascade spot here, but this mountain is better. There's going to be a wilds here, so I'd rather they just not be there at all, right? If they're not going to be there, they're not going to be there. And I can damage this town, but it's going to die in the Ravage, so I'm not going to. I mean, it's a fear, but I'd rather it get really killed. And it won't get really killed if I send it somewhere else. So... add... Oh, if we were in level... If we were in the next... If we did get to the next tier level, we would have had to deal with this +3 damage. So maybe... Maybe that's fine. Add Explorer to a land without invaders or Dahan. Sure. How about this one where we are? And how about... Not that one, but how about the coastal jungle? Sure. Oh, hang on. No, there are beasts. Read the whole card. Read the whole card. I read the whole card. All right. We have a cascade. That's why it's asking the order, because we could choose to. We're not, like, blighting the island, I don't think. But because you have a cascade, the order could matter for that reason. And this... Yeah, we're going to have 1 blight left. We're gonna make a. I'm gonna see if we can make an emoticon for that logic. I don't know what it looked like. Little dolphin reading a card or something. All right, now they're gonna ravage again in all these places with blight, so that's fun. And they explore. Oh, good. Not, at least it's not coastal lands. That would be a pretty big whammy on that coast. Mountains is actually... They don't even see up there. They don't see you down here. And, right, but we can't there. Well, even on that board, they have to add. Dang it. All right. They're going to add up here a town. And wish I had a town destroy. I guess down here. Who's reading is only emotes. Yeah. Look at all these explorers. How'd they all get in there? They're afraid of the sand somehow. All right, I guess we're reclaiming our cards. We could reclaim one, but I don't think we need to add presence at range 0. What's our ravage situation? 3 cascades. That's all. That's only 4 damage. If we can get some Dahan into there. Good thing I kept my card that moves the Dahan. It only moves 1. 7 damage here. 8 damage here. Yeah, I think we're looking for Indomitable Claim or some big defend / Dahan mover. Firevine doesn't do a whole lot this turn. I guess it does 3 damage. No, is it in adjacent lands? Wilds in / adjacent to target land. So it would be 4 damage in this land or in this land. Actually, this land would be perfect because there's 4 guys in there, right? And they would all, we would send them all to this jungle or something. So that would stop that, the Firevine. Okay. Assuming we have Lightning's Boon, which we do not. Unless we reclaim with Lightning, which we could. And Lightning could play these 3 cards. Raging Storm stops a build very effectively here. 8 Explorers. Also here, where there is Blight, so that's maybe more important, and stops a build here by destroying the town. This Cascade, we could just let it cascade. I guess, yeah, I want growing to be happening. If we take this, we can play all our cards. We do suffer by not having a fast card over here. Let's see what we get for the power card. We have 7 energy. We could potentially afford another major. So let's do it. Trees and stones. Problem is they're not where they need to be. Instruments of their own ruin. That would have been cool last turn. Add Strife. Each invader with Strife deals damage to other invaders in the target land. So we could actually play that here. And that solves that land, doesn't it? Put it on the town. The town kills the explorers. And, well, doesn't kill them. Moves them. And then it has Strife. So that is a fast solution for that land. There's no solution for this land. That land is just bad. I guess that's cascading into here. Don't like that. It's 8 damage. I guess we could put Strife on the city. The city, and then we only... yeah, if we do that, we only need to defend one here. That might be better. Because we could do something else there. I don't have other fast things that do things. I think we're just having a bad turn this turn. I think that's what's happening. To try to have next turn be less bad. But we can let this land be the one that cascades instead of this land. And we can actually get Dahan into here to kill the city. So I think that's what we do. And we let lightning have a growth turn. But not a gross turn. Let's forget Predatory Nightmares now. I'm getting all my fire cards, but they're all very expensive. Well, I can't put Dahan there because I need defend 1. I need to play my defend 1 there. So that's cool. Guess we do that. This doesn't help us, right? Oh, this does help us. No, it doesn't. It lets us gather the Dahan. But they only do 1 damage, so they can't reduce the amount of damage because they just damage a town. Actually, unless with this we do... No, it does 3 pretend damage, so we have to leave a town there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we have to play this. We do bring the Han in there anyways. I think that still has value. So. And like gather them maybe into here or something like that. Alright. Lightning can go in maybe here. Nope. I don't want to be... Oh, interesting. Yeah, actually, that's... I want to be next to that, but I'm not, which is why I can't put presents there, but I don't want to be here. So I guess I'm going into that jungle or that mountain. Let's go that mountain. You see that land as well. All right. No turning back now. I mean, we don't have to turn up a fear card right now. How much fear are we earning, actually? Probably not enough. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, assuming a town, 5, 6, 7. Oh, so we do get another fear card. And we upgrade. Actually, we upgrade this. Well, no, it's already showing upgrade. Okay. Let's find out the fear card, because that might help us decide what to do. Because we can generate 6 fear. Remove 1 from an inland land. Okay. That can stop the build in some of these places. This I want to do here. Just take care of that. This I want to do here. 2 builds stopped. I want to do this here. And is there extra fear? No. I'm just going to send them up this way. I could put 1 in here, but I don't trust event cards. So they're just going to go in here. It's going to cascade anyways. It may as well cascade more. I guess I could remove it from the inland land, but I guess the beast could. There's a chance we could get a beast save, but we're gonna defend one here and make. Oh, I need to. Oh, there's a land. It's like there's no land I can use that on, but there is. All right. And so we don't have to do this now, but I want to get to Han in here, but I can't because I'm not. I could have put presence here, but I would lose it. I want to harbinge guys into here to kill the city. Is it worth? No, but the fear card, we can get Dahan into there, right? The damage won't matter, but 2 Dahan will matter. Yeah, and then also here. Yeah, okay. So is there any point to using harbingers now versus? I mean, getting 1 more Dahan in there does kill the town and the city. So I think there's some value there. The farmers seek the Dahan for aid. The next normal ravage becomes a build. Okay, they're not cascading. Make sure we don't lose because of that. I also didn't get to use Flesh Rot Fever fast, but that's fine because they weren't building in those lands. We could spurn the invaders, which is doing a cascade. Anyways, I think we teach the invaders. And we add disease to a land with both Dahan and invaders on half the boards. So probably here, where there's a land we don't really care that much about. We do add 2 towns, and they're building 1, 2 towns. So that's, and then they're building, so, okay. 2 towns. 4. 5. So we're not over the town limit, and we'll blow up some more towns soon. Sure, that's probably fine. What could go wrong? Escalation and we lose? Escalation, we could choose to add blight somewhere, I guess. Oh, we're up against the town limit, potentially. And if it is sands, we would automatically lose, because there are no town cities on sand, so we would automatically lose. So do we have to spurn, or we might lose? Wait, the fear card. Does the fear card help us? If we remove these 2 explorers, they don't build a town. Right? With the fear card. I think that does save us. All right. I think we teach then. Add a town over here. There may as well. It's town party. Over here, then this can just be down here as well. I mean, I don't love making the big bad blight place, but I'd rather it be less inland, so there. I guess if we added a town, oh, it has to have Dahan, right? We couldn't have made them build a city instead of a town or something like that. Add disease, but disease doesn't work this turn, right? Oh, it does work this turn. Is there a mountain? Oh, there are. Yeah, we can actually stop them doing the bonus build of a town. Well, here they're good. Actually, let's things. They're going to build a town here. If I click a town, then they're going to build a city there, which maybe we don't want. We put a town, but they're not going to build there anyways, though. Not going to build there anyways. Yeah, I think they're still the best spot. And sure, build a city. The main thing is they don't build towns. And this is half of the boards. But if we get to... We could put disease there. And they don't build the city, so... Yeah, that's the place. Alright. Complicated business. Gather up to 2 Dahan. 1 damage if Dahan are present. So we want mountains for this. So this is still a good idea. And may as well kill an explorer. I don't think we can pick off the town. And we were going to do that for the Ravage here, but that's not really happening anymore. We're going to just remove those 2 guys. Actually, we could remove the town and the explorer up here, can't we? Yeah, okay. Let's do this here then instead. And the other fear card can stop this build. And now we have 6 towns left. And they're building none. They're building 1, and then the escalation might add 2, so we're okay, I think. And we're going to click. I guess it doesn't matter which one we click now, does it? Click the one without blight. Get rid of the one with blight. Yeah. Guess they're building a town there. This is the Ravage. 5 towns left. 4 towns left. Literally the 1 town they did in the normal build, so yeah, we can't lose here in the escalation. We can't lose. And actually we could put blight there if we wanted to. If we want to blight the island, which maybe we don't. Where's Jungle Hungers when you need it now? In the discard pile, that's where. Add blight or town to jungle. Well, yeah. Lightning is going to be on blow up town duty next turn. So I think that's probably the safest place, and that has to happen over there. And we can prevent them from building in the jungle. Cool. I mean, here. Makes a lot of sense. Stop a town from appearing. This game has become more interesting than I thought. Low difficulty ones are not usually, too exciting, but this one has got interesting. Let's still take a minor, I think, because we want volume of cards. Haunts and Embers. Push towns. 1 damage per Dahan. There, we move them around. Push all explorers from a jungle. I like this one has fire. I like this one has fire and air. What's happening with Bringer? Bringer has their cards. So we're probably not reclaiming for these. I guess Instruments is getting really good down here, but we do have Strangling Firevine. Stops this build if we can go fast, so I'd like that. I think we do that. Pile them all in one spot for maybe Lightning to eventually come over and actually deal damage. Or we pile them in the sands so we can actually hit them with the Pillar of Living Flame and not add Blight. We have literally one Ravage that we could just call the Dahan Ways if we wanted to. Or we could defend, probably. I think I like Call the Bloodshed here. We can get our Dahan friends over near here. It's decent elements. We need to be getting rid of towns. So we need Boone. We need probably that. We could also add Fast Disease somewhere else, but if we Harbinger and Call to Bloodshed, that's 4 damage over here. So I like that. And we could destroy city if we wanted to, but we're probably destroying towns. And over here we're going to play Firevine and something else. I don't think we reclaim. So do we gain a power card? What else do we play besides Firevine? I guess we were going to call the Hanways this town. Yeah, it's kind of perfect. Because it stops the Ravage and gets the town back. So that seems good. So do we want energy or do we want any element? Any amount of energy. I kind of like getting more energy versus another power card, because the following turn it's like Pillar of Living Flame and like maybe a fire card, or maybe we gain a card, and we need some energy for that. So where do we want to be? Anywhere. Basically, literally anywhere on the island. Almost. We can put this presence. I guess there has to be Dahan and invaders. We don't really have... We have range 1 sacred sites. We have sacred sites within range 1 of most of the island now. Maybe I'll put it literally in here. That seems fine. Alright, that gets rid of that business. I mean, just moves them, but that's fine. Cool. And we get any element, which is probably going to be air. I guess if it's a moon, we could do almost nothing with it, so whatever. Doesn't help. Air is the only thing that does anything, so we get to look at a fear card. Let's do that. Each player chooses a different land with Dahan, 1 damage per Dahan. Interesting. Are we going to get to that? Because that solves this right away. That's 1 fear. 3. 5. 6. 7. More. So we get that, which means we can choose a place. A different land with Dahan, 1 damage per Dahan. There means if we go over here and call the Bloodshed with 4 Dahan, it actually wipes that out. We don't have to call the Dahan ways here if we don't want to, because we could choose it for the card. Yeah, we've got lots of options for that. So this. Destroy all explorers. All right. I'm going to put them in the sands, even though there's a wilds there. Because reasons. All right, we get 2 fear from pushing it down. I always think it's 1, but it's actually 2. That's why there's two fears pop up instead of 1. I keep miscounting that. You know what? If we know the fear card, we could push that town over here. Convert it. And then do the 3 damage. That's even better, right? Boop, boop. Go here. These explorers can still go here. Should they go there? Maybe they should go here, because I get Strangling Firevine there. I'd rather this sands just stay empty, right? Like, come on. Go here. I know it's a bad place, but it's in Firevine range. And this guy can go here. Convert him to a Dahan. And then the fear card destroys everything in that land. So that's cool. We Harbinger these 2 Dahan into here. I mean, there's 3 damage right there already. Yeah. Actually, if we gathered 3 Dahan, then the fear card would just do everything. But it's kind of academic, isn't it? It's one way or the other. Let's just do it that way. Cool. So the fear card takes care of that. And then I think Shattering Destruction just stops them building a city here. Well, we could, I mean, honestly, no, we can't actually see a city. We could wait and let them build their city and then blow it up. I like that better. And Shatter Homesteads, they're not building a town, so let us destroy one of these towns. Yeah, build your city. See what happens to it. And we also get 2 more fear. All right, I'm gonna grab a beer before we move into the. Maybe I'll see. We can see what the event is. Grab another beer, and you can look at the event. Plus 3 damage on the Ravage. Well, the Ravage is gonna be completely nothing. Oh, I guess the event is going by without anything happening. Be right back. We got a bunch more fear too, so from the event, which we can pull up here. Right, there was no land with disease for that thing to happen, or oh, actually it happened here, didn't it? Doesn't even use up disease. Okay, that happened there, and then we got a bunch of fierce Mians. So here we definitely want them to not ravage there. And we want them to not build here. Well, things are pretty well under control except for these wetlands, which they're not exploring, but they could do coastal, so. And my next beer is a Light Horse Lagered Ale from Prince Edward Island. Kolsch style. From Bogside Brewing, Prince Edward Island, my home province. They explore coastal lands after all. But not that jungle. So that's nice. That jungle just stays quiet because of the strangling fire vines. And lightning's like, finally, something to do. Spear's got some foam. Maybe that's my bad. Alright, we only have Thundering Destruction, which I would probably destroy a city here if I could, but we're going to destroy this city. And earn the next fear card. And terror level next. Okay, actually. Terror level next. I didn't even notice that we were that close. And there's only 2 cities on 3 cities. They're all on Bringer's side. Imagine that. The Ravage is kind of not much. There's 2 damage here, 5 damage here. That's it. And so Drift Down into Slumber deals with that. And Defend 1 or anything deals with that and also stops the build, so. The question is, what is happening with this? Bringer can actually Pillar of Living Flame a spot over here in the slow phase pretty handily. So maybe that is good. Gather up to 2 Dahan is helpful for the Ravage here. Flesh Rot Fever stops a build. Yeah, we still have this Nightmare area, but that's cool. Do we want to gain another power card besides Dreams of the Dahan? Probably. We have a Fear card as well coming up, and it's at level 3. We don't know what it is. We'd probably just keep generating a bunch of Fear and win the game that way. That seems to be doing pretty well for us. So, if Lightning comes over to this side, can we do something? We can kill 7 Explorers if we wanted to. We could also do it in the fast phase next turn or whatever. This is 1 damage to each invader. Unfortunately, we don't have any other damage. I mean, we have this, but it's not actual damage. I think we want Lightning to actually get over here to be able to blow up stuff next turn. Unfortunately, we'd actually can't get enough energy to play all our cards if we do that. We can get here, which isn't, I mean, it's next to this one. Doesn't help with that one. I guess we could stop them building with Flesh Rot Fever. I kind of want, I know it's Jungle Sands, isn't it? Yeah. And we don't get our innate. I don't love it. I don't love it. I do want to have more energy, though. I just haven't been getting 0 cost minor powers. Only that one. Maybe that's my fault. So what are we doing? Taking a long time in this first game. Like, we're going to play second wave and everything. It's already 9:30. My time. Maybe we'll play one more wave. We'll see. This game has been more involved than I expected. Why don't you just win? Just destroy 3 cities. What's the big deal? Lightning can't reach the cities. That is the deal. That is the problem, isn't it? Lightning can't see them. If Lightning can't see them, it can't get them. So we need Lightning to get closer. But with a Sacred Site. So we can't play our cards. Ah! This is the problem. Well, there's your problem. Do we do Strangling Firevine again? It's not the worst idea to reclaim that. And play it again. I can't play that and pillars. I don't have that much energy. I have 7, not 9. Yeah, I think we just go with a basic play this turn. I just don't know what to do with lightning. I think we literally play these 2 cards, or maybe we gain a card. But either we gain a card or we gain energy. But like, defend this land and put 2 Dahan there. Like, that's fine. That's fine. Do 5 damage in this land. That's fine. Put disease here so they don't build. That's fine. Defend that. Don't play Raging Storm, I guess. Or do play Raging Storm here. I guess it's do play Raging Storm there, right? Like, that's... seems important. It's a ravage and a build. Alright, we're gonna slowly make our way to the side of the board. That's what's going to happen. Here? Here actually is next to that. Don't get your innate. Why would you want that? Energy or power card? Energy for our pretty good majors. They're pretty dang good. They're expensive. So next turn's a reclaim turn then. And we're already kind of where we want to be. So I'm just going to put presence here, because actually, yeah, that's range 2. I'm close enough for that for Living Flame. My presence is exactly where I want it to be, so I'm just going to go there, I guess. And I have invaders with me, so that's cool. Alright. It's not exciting. It is what it is. I have an any amount of fire, please. I can give an element. Oh, we can get innate. Okay. Choose moon. Use this on lightning. Lightning gets fire. I'll take it. Do we want to know this fear card or the next fear card? I want to know this fear card because that can change what I do with my things. They do not build in lands with Dahan, so they're not going to build there. And actually that means I should move Dahan into one of these lands. So that is important. Choose fire. Alright, defend 4. Here. That's 5, right? That's numbers? Yeah. I mean, I was gonna Raging Storm them anyways. I was gonna use this to gather Dahan into here for the Ravage, but actually, maybe I don't care as much about that as about blocking a build in one of these horror lands where they're building extra cities. They're building 2 cities. That is, in fact, what it says. I can say they don't build a city here, or anything there. They don't build anything there. That's correct. It doesn't matter where their sphere goes. Do we get a second fear card? I don't think so. Raging Storm could have stopped that build, but that was the best place. There's no real other good place for it, right? Yeah. So they wouldn't build here, but also they won't blight the land. I guess I could have like gone back and not played that, but I needed to know what the card was, I guess, right? Destroy a town. There's no real reason to wait for this, but there's also, I guess there is because of exploration, right? So yeah, get rid of that town because we're not putting Dahan there. We're going to stop them from building. I'm happy to let them build here because I can blow it up. I don't want them to build, I think, in... This one is just ridiculous. This one, actually, there's strife on a city, so I can... It's only 5 damage. That seems more possible to deal with. Is there another land with Blight and Tudahan? I guess this land is going to have Blight and Tudahan, isn't it? An event... I wish I could have pushed to Dahan, then I could have got Dahan in both those lands. That would have been nice. Years of Little Rain. For 8 energy. We don't have any cards to discard. We don't have any water to forget except Call of Dahan Ways. I mean, we could forget Raging Storm, honestly. I wouldn't mind doing that. Add presence to a land with Dahan. That is going to work for everyone. Oh man, that would have been so good if I left a Dahan there. Come on. Sparky Wolf, you missed a ton. That's alright. Everything's fine on the left and it's not fine over... I mean, it's fine, but it's not fine. You know what I mean? Add Blight to a Sands. Honestly, adding Blight to a Sands doesn't super matter. Adding free presence, though, is very helpful. That gets lightning up to either 3 energy or 5 card plays. It doesn't matter that much for Bringer. We would have to pay 2 energy. Bringer would basically pay 2 energy. And we'd forget Raging Storm. I mean, we could forget Flesh Rot Fever, but it has good other elements and it's only 1. Oh hey, during Ravage, defend 1 per Dahan. There's no Dahan. Oh well. Each beast does 2 damage. That's, I guess, destroying a town here if we want. And our fear card again, do not build, and that was Dahan. Oh, I wish I could have had a Sacred Site there for next turn. That would have been perfect. Perfect. I guess I'll take it here. Yeah, I think accelerating presence is a good idea. Let's forget Raging Storm. You have done your jobs a few times. And we could forget Dahan Ways. Am I likely to play it more? I guess now that we have Dahan over here, it's better. So, yeah. Oh, wait, now I have 1 less. Okay, we're forgetting it. Now I have to pay 3. That's not happening. And add presence to a land of yours with Dahan. I think the most important area is over here, so that's going to go there. And the question is 3 energy, which means a total of 4. Actually 5. Or 5 card plays. We can actually play 5 cards, right? We have 5 cards we could play for that amount of energy. Right? We've got 1, 2. Sorry, this is 1 energy, 2, 3 energy for 5 cards. And we have a 2, so we could mess around a little bit. So yeah, I think it's 5 card plays. And it has to go here. in this land. I guess there's cities next door to there, isn't there? Okay, fine. 2 damage, and I think these beasties kill a town. There's no slow power that's going to go there, so yeah. That just makes that land, like, way easier to deal with. It's the other land we deal with now. Invaders explore the mountains and wetlands. Cool. Wetlands are great. We love our wetlands. And they're going all over the place because they've got this inner central wetland that's a big pain in the butt. But all we have to do is kill 4 cities, right? That's something Bringer's good at, destroying cities. I mean, we could also generate enough fear to win by hitting cities with enough damage, but I don't want to cause cascades doing it, is the thing. So let's do this here. Still makes sense. And I'm just going to put them in here. You go in there. That'll be fine. And we got a mystery fear card. All right, we will reclaim cards and gain 1. We are both doing that. And it's a minor over here. Okay. Destroy all explorers. That is very good over there. If I could reach it, that would be good, so I could reach the coastal lands with my powers. I want both. Why not both? Bringer's probably going to take a minor because I can't... Actually, I could afford to play both Strangling Firevine and Pillar of Living Flame this turn. Interesting. I don't know that I have a great target for Living Flame. It is still 3 fear. And just 3 fear. I'm not going to get the thresholds. We also have this. The problem is, all right, what's the situation with Firevine? There's 2 wild, so there's 4. We can send all these explorers down here so that lightning can destroy them all with poison dew. That is a thing we could do. That's fun. So many explorers. And then there's just 1 town in there that we could blow up and the Ravage kills the city. I like that. We could use our innate because we probably have the double innate to kill this, or even just the city destroy here. Problem is we do still have a bunch of buildings here. Like a bunch. A bunch. And defend 20. I mean, once we move all the... Even defend 20 would have been enough there. Would be enough there, yeah. So there's a lot going on there. But we're still only playing 2 cards. And so it might be good to have a different major to look at, I think. Replace a city with 2 explorers. I like that. I don't like the pushing them all to different lands. That's not as great. Blazing Renewal, though. Have we destroyed presence? No. We have not. That's awkward. Cast Down in the Briny Deep. Destroy all invaders. Do we just win with Cast Down in the fast phase? 6 fear. 10. That's 16 fear. 20 fear. How many fear cards are left? 2. All right. I think we know what to do. Lightning, click anything. Oh, we have to forget a card. Anything but that one. I guess we keep the one that we can still play because it costs 0. All right. We will definitely destroy all invaders. That's definitely happening. Don't worry. And Lightning must play Lightning's Boon and then anything else. Sure. Do cool stuff. Make cool things happen. Do the do. I don't know. Play air and fire cards. Okay. Doesn't matter. Lightning's Boon. Cast down into the briny deep. Let's wait for this fear animation to happen. 20 fear. But we only actually win at the end of the action. So we're generating more fear. What I actually don't know what happens if that ticked over. I want to know now. This is 2 fear, right? This is 1. Wait, we have an element, right? Oh, but I can't get more fear. Lightning can get more fear. What's that card? Defend 9 in all coastal lands. Brilliant. All right, Lightning can make more fear. Lightning can blah 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 make a fear. This makes fear. And that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. I mean, this... Can we destroy a town with this? Yeah. I guess we could have killed the city too. That's okay. I think we have enough for what we were looking at. Sure. Send Dahan. Make 1 more fear. Because this is generating 20. We only need 6. So I don't even know what happens when you go over the number that much. I mean, something happen? I don't know. I want to see the number go up. Number go burr. That is such a good card for Bringer. Like, it's incredible amount of fear. For 5 for each city, 2 for each town. Plus the, it comes with 6. Who cares if you don't destroy anything? Oh, what happened? Did it just keep taking... I was not paying attention. Sorry. All right, we get to 6. 7, 8. Boop. Tick, 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 tick. Okay, it just like... It moves the fear between the fear pool or whatever, and then there's no cards, so nothing happens. Maybe that did happen. I don't know. The numbers went up really fast. I have to push all these pieces. Go forth, friends, neighbors, countrymen, bad guys. Where are you going? Who's left? Exactly, numbers going up, that's the most important thing. Immediate win! All right, well, that was an hour and 45 minutes, which was not the plan, but that's what happened. So maybe we'll play a 1 spirit, more of an actual speedrun game and not continue with Second Wave. The outcome was victory indeed, but a more difficult game than I expected. That was interesting. Or at least longer than I expected, anyway. All right. Not Second Wave. New game. Let's just play whatever this comes up with. Well, I only use quick play, because I want to maybe get a scenario. Quick play, 1. Let's do the same, 4 to 5. It's still going to be fast with 1 spirit, though. Sweden with the snake. So if we're playing snake, we gotta go snake. Full snake. All right. We beat this in 15 minutes. I'm not going to try to rush too far, but solo snake is a lot of fun, as Dolphin has been playing. You were promised second wave. Well, it was... No, it's not. I'm not going to play for hours and hours. So we'll play one more game, but it's not going to be a super game. A second wave game. We've got heavy mining with the extra blight. We've got the extra city and whatever, and we've got the extra damage. That's the most important thing here. 3 damage from towns, 5 damage from cities. So don't like that when you've got Snick that is assuming that Elemental Aegis is going to do anything on a normal Ravage. It's not. Because normal Ravage is going to be 4 damage, not 3. But I can absorb my own presence. I could lose the game immediately by not placing presence and using Absorb Essence. So Absorb Essence can get me defend for that land with Elemental Aegis. Which isn't the worst. It's not the worst. It's not the best. It's not the worst. Let's see if we can prevent the build. If we can prevent them building a city here, then we can defend both lands. If we can prevent them building in the first land, then we just let them blight the other land. Gather 1 Dahan into one of the lands, 1 damage per Dahan present. Well, that helps. And has a plant on it. That stops the build entirely. I'd rather this because I want plant. I think I want plant. Is there a special what did you do kind of lost message for Serpent eating himself to death? There is not. But that would be funny. Add a presence to a land without blight. Well, I want to be in this land for Pact of the Joined Hunt. So let's go there. And I should have noticed that there's no other Dahan nearby before doing that. And that won't work at all, will it? So let's not do that. Won't work at all. Alright, then I guess it's this. Just stop the build. And we don't worry about Aegis until the following turn. Cool. Let's add presence. Yeah, so that Ravage, I mean, I might still Aegis literally just to stop the bonus blight. But I'm not going to be too concerned about it. Let's get presence in another land. Like this one. That has a building in it. I guess another reason is I'm not going to have that many elements, right? This is not going to be, it's literally that card. I could do Flowing Power to play that. But that doesn't actually get me anything besides spending energy for no reason. Well, I get energy back, but you know what I mean. It doesn't get me anything. Let's just stop this build. Push you to there. Yes, heavier city. Heavier city. All right. Now we want that other card. Let's gain a power card, and now we're gonna be able to play 2 cards, so things get a little better. Ooh, growth to sacrifice, you say? That seems excellent. That seems very excellent. Very, very excellent. Add a presence to a land without blight. We don't get to get a sun, 2 suns just yet, but that's all right. This literally gets us most of the way to this free energy. So what are we doing this turn then? Now that we're just like adding presents for fun, and imagine Earth giving a repeat on Growth of Sacrifice. Yeah, that would be fun too. So I could play Aegis literally just to defend this, but doesn't even defend enough. It's 2 blight unless I pull a defend 4 card, which is like one of the 2. Yeah, there's some defend 4 cards, I guess, aren't there? With everything, I think I want to get a card in case I get something to stop a build here. We can also absorb as well. I don't even, with Growth of Sacrifice, do we even need to absorb? I can just always be destroying presence. I need absorb increases. Absorbing 1 lets me defend with this next turn. So there's some value there. Some value there. Add a presence to land without blight. I think I'm gonna make this my little base. And do I want to? What do I want to do? I kind of want to gain another power in case I can stop a build or maybe defend that. That would be fun. So yeah, next turn, absorb an Aegis is enough defense. So this turn, those things gets us that fire for that. How much fire? What do we got for elements here? 1 and 1, not huge. We can actually, if we take the earth from here and take this fire, we get push the town out of here as that effect. So that's kind of nice. Or I guess we just get the 2 damage, don't we? So we just destroy the town. That works too. Let's see what the card is. Here. I guess we could have played Flowing Power and then played Gift. You know what? Yeah. Do that. Flowing Power and then play. Let's just have a big turn. It doesn't matter which. We're going to... Whatever. So... Flowing Power is going to play Growth, and then Gift is going to gain a card. So let's gain a card and see what we get. Confounding Miss, defend 4. Didn't we want defend 4? That does save 1 blight. We also can stop a build. We can move from building. I'd rather have cards with plant on them, if all else being equal. I can destroy and explore. That's really good elements for my first power, really, though. I like this card with sun on it. Oh, yeah, we got options. I actually don't care as much about blocking the build since we have Dahan here and we can defend it. Doesn't change exploration visibility. I can just destroy the guy who's here. Poison Dew, you can play it to use your innate power to get 1 energy. And also destroy an explorer, which could do something. Could stop them building here. Or here. Actually, here. Only here. Or here. But they would build there anyway. So if it's mountain, it has a use. It's not great. I'm not saying it's great. Yeah, the thing about Enticing Splendor is I'm already planning to just defend that and the Dahan take care of that. So it's not super exciting. I do like the Sun for the later. The Sun with that lets me get the Blight removal, which could come in handy in the literally one land, but there's going to be more Blight. This does prevent the bonus Blight, which I don't care that much about, but care a little bit. A little bit. I like the water. I like the plant. I like all those. And if I don't play it, I can get an earth. And the earth lets me do what? Destroy this town. Yeah. Oh, decisions. Do I play it or do I not play it? The funny thing is, if I don't know. You want to stop the build, but also you may as well just kill the guy. If you can. I'm going to get the first level of this. I'm not going to get the second level, no matter what I do this turn. So yeah, I don't need to worry about getting the first level this turn. So yeah, maybe I take a card and don't play it. I take Enticing Splendor because I like those elements more because of Growth or Sacrifice. And I just take the elements and I do this. And I play Enticing Splendor. We play Growth or Sacrifice. And now we have Waken Power. For 1 energy, we have this. We're going to get a fire in a second. And we also get Fear and push a town, but we're going to blow up the town. So, all right. Destroy this presence. Add 1 presence. And now we have... Did we have enough fire? Well, we have enough fire already, don't we? Because I played this. We have enough fire already. Maybe I go for the water. I want to get to the any, though, right? It's the any. That's the juice. All right. We still want to destroy this and put presence there. I think it's fine. We're still taking fire. I was just like, oh, wait. We have 3 fire now. What's up with that? Event card. Any energy. Yeah, exactly. All right. Actually, distant exploration. That doesn't matter. They had visibility to the whole island. And we have 2 damage to invaders and 2 damage to Dahan. Well, we don't have any damage on our own, so we may as well kill the explorer. In that land anyway. This turn. And we get 2 blight here. Bug report. That's why we put that message. And they build a couple towns, but we don't care how many towns they build. And is it jungle or mountain? It's mountain. So we can Enticing Splendor away that explorer to stop the build. Except we can't because we're only playing 2 cards. You know what? Whatever. We're going to Rouse in Anger and Waken Power. If they build there, they build there. We have our ways to survive. We're going to Rouse in Anger here. Generate some bonus fear. I mean, there is, actually, we don't have to Aegis because there's only 1 damage in each of these lands if we Enticing Splendor this town away. So maybe we don't worry about that and we gain a power card. And we could get a major. We're going to have 4 energy. Any energy. Let's get 1 more minor. Spur on with Words of Fire. If I had another card I wanted to play, that would be cool. Gather up to 2 explorers if there are no invaders present. Which is not a thing I can say about what's going on. Drought is fun. Adding Blight is a little tough on a confined space like this, though. Tormenting Rotflies as disease to sands or wetlands is less exciting. Does Spur On get me anything this turn? Not really. It is, I mean, it is good elements for later. And Entrancing Apparitions doesn't do anything. So maybe I take this for later. Because I want the sun and I want the fire. It's basically pay 1 energy for those 2 elements. I guess Entrancing Apparitions could be more useful. It also doesn't do very much. Because there's always going to be invaders around. And Rotflies does have plant on it. But that's about it. And disease is fine. I guess I would play it here for 3 fear. Or a disease. It's not the worst. Especially since I don't really need... I guess I could absorb. It doesn't hurt to absorb maybe this turn. Does it? Maybe we absorb this turn. So what are we taking? This is... There's never going to be a way I can gather explorers with this. That's kind of the thing. So I guess we take the fear card. And we want to add any amount of energy to a land with a building that I can hit, which is going to be this. And Enticing Splendor makes us not have to play Aegis, and it costs 1 less, unless we want to play Aegis for the elements. Maybe we want to play Aegis for the elements, which means we have to absorb so we can defend enough. Actually, you know, even though we don't need to, we could just do that. The Han's going to kill the town for us. And that lets us kill the town that they build here. And actually lets us kill a city if we want. So that's cool. Or get 1 energy. We can decide later. Let's just go back to our original plan. And I should have taken a major, I guess. Alright, so absorb. Essence. We don't need sacred sites, so we're going to do that. I also get any element. I guess we take our earth now. Probably. I mean, the earth means destroy a city. For sure. I mean, that means we could have put our presence here. Right? That's better. Let's go back and do that. Now that we worked out how smart we are. Because if we're going to destroy a city, it's this city that we want to destroy. Right now, anyway. So, do that. Good night, Take Walker. Stream seems up for me, so It's not my fault. And we're going to do this. And we're going to destroy that city. And we're going to use Aegis here to defend 3, which is enough, pending the event. Sacred sites and invaders. The joke's on you. There's no such thing. And we get a beast's prowl, and there's no beasts. And we don't have Dahan in our lands. This event literally does nothing at all. We could decide to remove Blight from the card for no reason. Cool. And we already have 3 fire. Just doesn't do anything. Oh well. Guess we shouldn't have lost our sacred site. Oh yeah, fear card. Oh, there's no beasts. Oh, there is a beast. Okay, there was a guy there. The beast must have made a fear, right? That was what the event said. Yeah, okay. The beast made a fear. There was a beast. Not totally useless. They make a 10. And it's jungle plus escalation, but they do not convert. Because that's all it does, yeah. And we have an any. The any doesn't really do anything for that, so let's use it to get any amount of energy. I think next turn's a major. In it. Hi, city. I guess there's also the other city in the jungle, but let's take care of that Ravage one, and we'll take care of that the following turn or another time or whatever. I think so. We're getting to reclaim 1. So we could reclaim... Well, let's see what our major is. We're not reclaiming all, that's for sure. If our major doesn't help us with this, we could get Aegis. We could reclaim Growth Through Sacrifice to keep accelerating. We could reclaim something else, but we're going to get a major. We have 8 energy this turn. Insatiable Hunger of the Swarm. Add a Blight. Add 2 beasts. Gather up to 2. Each beast does 1 fear, 2 damage. Blows up everything. That seems fun. Strangling Firevine, our good old friend from last game. And Unrelenting Growth. LOLOL, says Logic Dolphin. Yeah, that is pretty ridiculous for Serpent here. So Serpent's just going to grow over the entire island now. I think that seems fine. We're not getting to our limit. We're going to do that. We're going to add millions of presents. Yeah. We're going to forget... I mean, Enticing Splendor is great elements for that. Let's forget Delusions of Danger, maybe. It did its job. And we're going to add a presence from Reclaim 1. What do I want to be? I probably want to put the Defend out, right? Aegis. The Dahan are helping. That seems good. So we play Unrelenting Growth and Aegis of whatchamacallit. And I don't need a Sacred Site. I just want to be spread out. So if I go over here, I can attack the building. I mean, that can. I don't think I'm going to have enough elements to do a ton. Actually, I want to be here so I can Aegis those 2 lands if I want, right? So let's go in there. If it gets destroyed, it gets destroyed. It's not the end of the world. Cool. And we're going to get to put those 2 presences out from Unrelenting Growth. I won't have enough. Actually, I'm going to get an Earth. So I'm going to have enough to destroy... I could destroy the city, or I could destroy the town. So I could... Yeah. We can Aegis the following turn with a Dahan there. Perfect. Okay. All good. Aegis is going to go right here and defend both of them. And they don't do bonus damage. That's good. Each land with at least 2 explorers. There are none. Push 1 Dahan to an adjacent land with no disease. It deals 1 damage there. That would be... Sorry, no blight. It would be cool if I could push it there, but I can't. I think I'd rather it here. That's 1 less damage for Ravage time. And... Oh yeah, Rouse and Anger. Actually, if I use Rouse and Anger here, I can destroy the city and... Or push the town. Right, not both. Not both. So where do I want the damage to be? Here would empty this land, but that's not a huge deal. Oh, we're also defending 1 per Dahan. LOL. I think here... Actually, yeah, if we hit here and hit the city for 1, then we can also push the town, destroy the city and push the town by getting the earth from here and getting the moon with our any. That seems ideal. Or we can push up to 2 from an inland land and they don't build over here at all. Excellent. Do not build over there at all. And why not go in there? I have defend 4. They're doing 4 damage now, 0 damage, so I'd rather him not be in the place with light, so go in there. And we're still killing the town, though. Oh, look, they built a little town. So we're not aegising next turn. That's nice. Won't need that. We can do whatever else we want. Get a whole new major. Or reclaim that one and keep playing it and doing ridiculous unrelenting growth. Right, so we need our elements from this. I'm literally just going to spread presence on every land. Oh, I have to add it to 1 particular land. Okay, but I think if I'm going to put it in the land, it's going to be this one with blight that I can't normally go to. Like, there's no reason to choose anything else except for the wilds. That makes a lot of sense. So. And, all right. So we're going to get a moon. Actually, if I can almost get the 2nd level that, but not quite. Take the moon. Rouse and Anger. Finish off the city. Push this town. Oh yeah, we're winning. Don't worry, we're winning. And get an energy. All right, cool. Look at these cards I picked up and never played. We're probably gonna play 1. Maybe. We're probably gonna gain a card and reclaim 1 and not play those, but you never know. Actually, we're gonna get to 4 card plays now, aren't we? I need to either absorb or destroy presence, don't I? I could reclaim all my cards because I can play 4 this turn. So maybe I should reclaim all and play 4. That's probably a good idea. I get to move a presence. Okay. Here. Doesn't really matter. Add presence. I don't actually have to add... I guess I need... If I want to play the 4 cards, I have to add presence. So, look, I'm adding presence there. Cool. Growth through sacrifice. Unrelenting growth. Enticing splendor. Hey, look, we're going to get the threshold on this. If I play another sun, I don't need to play a sun. I can just get a sun. Let's play the card that lets us play another card. If we need that fire and water, which we kind of don't, actually. I don't even super need... I just played this for the elements, for the ridiculous threshold of this. I mean, this is ridiculous. We're adding 3 more presents this turn. We have to absorb so we can add more presents. That's what we have to play. So do we play... I mean, there's no point to playing more fire and water, right? That doesn't actually get us anything. So, yeah. Well, we get to 0 energy, so there you go. I'm sure the invaders are doing something that affects us, but it seems unlikely, doesn't it? We may do both in the same land. Well, first we have to absorb, so we can... Actually, we don't, because we destroy first, right? 6 energy per turn. 1 more Earth, you get a major power without forgetting. Oh, for this. Are we that close? Holy crap. We could just click on Earth and we get that? I can add 5 presents this turn in total. That is pretty awesome. Earth, our Serpent solo doesn't make any sense. All right, let's do this. We may as well remove a blight. I mean, there's fine. It's here that we want to remove the blight because we're actually building there. Well, let's remove presents from here. We don't actually need a sacred site at all, and we could make one trivially if we want. Add presents and remove blight right there. And we're adding all of these presences this turn, so that's fun. We also have Enticing Splendor if we want to stop a build for some reason. Man, oh, this is just like foolish. It's foolish. Absorb. Why not? I didn't actually have... I guess I have to, because I was at the limit. Now, I don't think I can actually... I can't place all the presents I want to this turn. I would have to let them blight the island on me. Oh, I did click on... I clicked on Earth. So, can I get to that? I don't think so. I don't have energy for it anyways. Let's click on this to get more damage. Oh, wait. We wanted to click on Sun. We wanted to click on Sun. And the island will be blighted since I removed a blight. Yeah. But they're not doing any damage. They're only doing 1 damage. I mean, they might blight the island with the event. That could happen. So I'm adding 3 presents in the slow phase. So, but I can't. I can't add 3 presents. Oh well. Gather and explore into the jungle so that they blight. And they remove my presents. Yeah. Oh, I guess that's the... Yeah, actually, you know what? I am doing that. I'm doing that. Don't build in this middle one. Sure. Hey, add blight. Except there's... Actually, that would cause a cascade there. It's less great. Add town to a land with the Dahan. Next, they don't even... They're not ravaging. It's either get a cascade or... Cascade or 2 damage to Dahan inland. There is no one there. You know what? If they cascade there and they ravage here, do we lose? Is there a world in which we lose? So 1 blight, 2 blight flips the card. That's 1 more blight. Right? So we have blighted island, but we don't lose the game. If there was like, I mean, even if there's a blight card with 2 blight per player, I could say I don't want that one and go on. So I want them to ravage. I want to be able to place all my presents this turn for No reason. There's really no reason. There's no reason. It doesn't do anything. All right, we're just gonna teach the invaders. We're gonna teach them. We're gonna be nice. Add town to a land with Dahan. How about here where I am? The blight card could make you destroy a presence every turn. That's true. That could be useful. Add disease to a land with both Dahan and invaders. 2 damage to Dahan there. Well, how about here so they don't build at all? This is the night for teaching the invaders, yeah. Remove an explorer / town from a land with presence. Well, they're not ravaging here anymore, are they? I don't want to remove a town. I want to kill the towns. I'll remove explorer from there. It could. I could have it immediately destroy 3 presents. That would be ideal. Tipping point. Oh no, they converted to Han. All right, so we don't miss out on anything. Yeah, okay. So I'll use this one to add the presents, I think. Well, this makes me add 2 presents. Whereas this one, I only add 1. Because I want to add the one for here to remove the blight. So let's use this one first. Add the presents. I get another any energy. Does that help me with anything? I don't think so. This is a lot. I don't think that helps me with anything. We'll take the any though. And we will click on Earth. And we're like, you give the thresholds on all these powers. Let's take the one that makes us explode the island because of elements. I don't care what they say. And you're not even allowed to forget. That's why we don't get any bug reports about this one, because your frenzy is not even allowed to forget a power with that one. We're going to add... It really doesn't matter which we click here. 12 energy per turn. I get to reposition. I want to... Actually, yeah, I can reposition here. I want to have presence on... I want to move the other one. Can I not? Oh, it has to go to that. It has to go to that land. It has to go to that land. It's not up to. It's like that. It's that many. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I get to gain a power card. Cool. Let's see what else we get in the major power time. Anything with fire and earth and moon? No. No, there is not. I don't know. Cards. I don't have a discard pile. I don't need defense. It has... Oh, that has good elements, though. Go back. I think I want that for the moon, but I don't want that. I want this. I want to do X damage. I don't think I can actually do it, but I want to try. I don't think I've actually used it. What is this? 4 damage. And push. And we don't care about sands. Sure. Do that. We don't want to win too fast either. That's the danger. Is it every presence in and adjacent to that land? Like, that's outrageous. I just wanted to have presence in every land just for fun. But just because they're adjacent, that's all you need. All right, we're going to click add presence to a land. Oh, I'm at my limit. Right, I can't do that one. Dang it. I can't get 12 energy. Can I get 5 moon, 6 fire, and 6 earth? I can sure try, can't I? Absorb essence would help. I could reclaim it with my reclaim, but I can try gaining a power card and maybe I get a miner that has the right elements. Well, fire and moon, closest thing. And gain energy because I might need energy for it. Oh, I get to reclaim 2. I only have 16 energy. I don't think it's enough. Click, click, click. How close am I? I have enough moon. I'm 1 short on fire and 2 short on earth, but I get 2 ennies. And I can play another card? Or just get earth? Well, if I play this, I can play that. Right? Bloop. Bloop. I need 2 earths and 7 energy. 2 earths. Alright. So we just go to the slow phase. And we activate destroyeverything.com. I don't actually need to destroy presence, or if I remove presence, that's less damage. I don't want that. Let's gain a minor power. It's more things I don't care about. I guess I can only place presence by losing presence, so it's kind of like, you know, it doesn't really do anything. I could get defend 2 in all my lands, you know, just in case. Let's play it. I guess I could have tried to go for unlock the gates, because I almost have 2 of everything. Just in case they get a damage boost there. I did play Absorb Essence for the elements, but I don't want to. I guess if I can use this to destroy it in some land. Like this one. Actually, I want the defense though, so this one. Add presence where there's more stuff, which is here. Yeah, this should annihilate everything, I think. I don't want to use that power, don't want to use that power. So, I mean, I could. It's 2 fear, but I don't want the fear card to help us win. I could add blight for no reason. Cascade. Alright, let's go with that. An event. Push from the land with the most invaders. They think they're escaping, but they're not. Alright. That explorer can go there. This town can go there. This explorer can go there. And that town can go there. And something happened. Whatever. Fear card. Defend more. Sure. Just in case. Fear card. Defend 6. Sure. And they don't build a city. Oh, well. I could have destroyed the city that they would build. Time for this snake quake. I feel like I haven't actually used the snake quake. Oh yeah, that label is kind of gross looking, huh? I think we fixed the layout with big numbers of energy on that label, but I never noticed that you could get to plus double digits. It's only Snake that gets to plus double digits. Let me just throw in a quick feedback there. Energy gain label looks bad with plus 12 energy. Weird. Weird. Keeper can get there with the Blight card. Well, la-dee-da. That's fine. We'll fix it. It just never came up or never was noticed and no one reported it. So I'm reporting it. We'll fix it. Come on, kilobytes. I miss having fiber op. That was like symmetric. So it's like if you had 150 megabits down, it was 150 megabits up, or like gigabyte down, gigabyte up. It was so good. Gigabit, I guess, but a lot. A lot. Oh, the land thrash is in furious pain. Also, I have 1 energy. Imagine if I got here and forgot to have the 7 energy. That would be sad. So this literally destroys everything. Is there a land that survives this? X damage, where X is the number of presence you have in and adjacent to that land. So let's look at this. There's more than 3 presence in adjacent, more than 5 presence. There is exactly 5 presence in adjacent. More than 2, more than 3, more than 1, more than 5, more than 4, exactly 4. Yeah, this clears the board. So let's just do that. And I will use it in a land where it won't actually do any of the first part. But bonus fear. Don't make us win. Come on, don't make us win with the bonus fear. That would be... I would not want that. All right. I will click choose for me and let it all happen. We do go to the end of the action. I don't care there's no cities. We might have been able to get to Terror level victory, actually, with the other stuff, but that was pretty cool. The serpent has arisen, and the invaders are snacks. Snacks for the snack. Gotta love that completely blank invaders on the board. 47 points. Good job, Team Snake. Yeah, that's the kind of speed run I mean, it wasn't a speed run, but it was like, you know, a relatively quick game. And that's going to do it for your Handelabra Live tonight. As you can see, online multiplayer is in development, and if you want to see how that's shaping up, tune in every Saturday evening at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, and we will be continuing to demo that. That's coming right along. We're also working on various other things that I won't talk about right now, but hopefully we can talk about soon on various things. So yeah, stay tuned for news from Handelabra Games coming up. And yeah, other than that, check out all the streams on our schedule coming up in a second. And next up is, of course, Dolphins Dive on Thursday. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you then. Good night.